comes the Spider-Man.
Back in September of 2018, everyone's favorite web-swinging superhero took the gaming world by storm with the release of Spider-Man on the PS4. Seen sporting some new digs, it was made clear right away that this was a slightly different take on the webhead we know and love. The game has received stellar ratings and is praised as one of the best Spider-Man games of all time. With the addition of downloadable content released over the past year, the game currently offers a variety of 42 suits for the player to unlock and choose from. In light of this, we figured we would put together a list of our 10 favorite suits from Spider-Man PS4. Number 10. The Classic Suit. This is the original Steve Ditko suit, pulled straight from the comics themselves. This suit is available at the very start of the game before it gets swapped out for the advanced suit. This suit also comes with a battle damage version that the player can swap to at any time. Once you get your classic suit back, it comes with the suit power Web Blossom. Triggering this will cause Spider-Man to leap in the air and spray webbing on almost everything in his immediate surroundings. Number 9. The Scarlet Spider. The story behind the Scarlet Spider is a long one, but the short version is that he's a clone of Spider-Man named Ben Reilly who has teamed up with Spider-Man many times. His origins come from the infamous comic book art, The Clone Saga. Of course, this being the 90s, it was only natural that his suit would incorporate a sleeveless hoodie. This suit's power, the Hollow Decoy, spawns figments of Spider-Man as he moves for a short period of time, stunning any enemy that attacks it. Scarlet Spider 2. This suit belongs to another of Peter's clones, Kane Parker, who decided to get away from New York and relocated to Houston, Texas. Having taken up the Scarlet Spider mantle, the red and black costume helps differentiate himself with fellow clone and Scarlet Spider Ben Reilly, who he has a complicated relationship with. The second Scarlet Spider suit will probably take the longest to obtain. The Heist DLC opens up new missions and side quests, and if you complete all district activities during the story, the new suit will be unlocked to you. Number 8. The Dark Suit. In the comics, Deadpool was hired to kill Peter Parker, and he succeeded. Upon checking to see if Peter was in hell, he realized he made a mistake when Peter went to Purgatory instead. While there, the devil figure of Marvel Comics, Mephisto, whispered to Peter a secret that he claims is the reason why Peter will never be truly happy and fulfilled in his life. While we don't get to see what Mephisto actually tells Peter, he is brought back to life by Deadpool's ex-wife and has a much darker demeanor with the costume to match. The Dark Suit is earned after you complete all of the Black Cat activities in the game, and makes up for its lack of suit power by just looking straight up cool with its red and black color scheme. Number 7. Spider-Man Noir. Spider-Man Noir is one of the more famous members of the Spider-Verse. This alt-Earth version of Spidey lives in the era of 1933 during the Great Depression. He has all the powers Spidey has, but he's also a good marksman and has no qualms about using guns. This version of Spider-Man was voiced by good old Nick Cage in the Into the Spider-Verse movie. This suit is available upon completion of the Something Old, Something New story mission. The suit's ability, Sound of Silence, causes enemies who are alerted to your presence to refrain from calling backup. Number 6. The Negative Suit. Upon a visit to the Negative Zone, the colors of Spidey's suit had been inverted. This essentially made him partially invisible to anyone around him. Whilst there, Peter goes on to discover a group of rebels whose leader named Dusk had been killed. Peter leads them to victory against their oppressors and gains yet another suit in the process. In the game, however, the Negative Suit is designed to mimic the game's major villain, Mr. Negative. In addition to its unusual look, its suit power emits a devastating shockwave of negative energy. The unlock conditions for this suit is to reach level 11. Number 5. The Fear Itself suit. The 2010 comic event Fear Itself saw several Marvel heroes get cool new costumes courtesy of Tony Stark and the dwarves of Nidavellir? Okay, I'm not going to try to pronounce this, I'm just going to put it on the screen here. Just like Thor's hammer, the suit was made of Uru metal and had gauntlets that shot blades out of both arms. The suit was destroyed by Odin, however, before seeing much use. If you want to punch villains really hard and not bother with a lot of footwork during a fight, using the Fear Itself suit power, quad damage, is the way to go. The unlock condition for the suit is to reach level 21. Number 4. Spider-Punk. The Spider-Man of Earth 138 is Hobie Brown, otherwise known as Prowler in the 616 universe, who leads a spider army against the tyrannical President Osborn. This is a punk rock Spidey who shreds just as well as he slings web, and it was only through the power of rock that he stopped the president. Well, that and bashing his head in with a guitar. Use the rock out ability to blast enemies with a wave of righteous sound with the Spider-Punk's suit power. This suit is available after reaching level 16. Number 3. The Iron Spider. Unlike the Iron Spider armor we saw Tom Holland don in the MCU, this one is lifted straight from the Civil War arc in the comic. This suit was created for Peter by Tony Stark and sported 3 mechanical legs or Waldos protruding from the back. The last person to wear this in the comics was Miles Morales' uncle, Aaron Davis, in a black and gold color scheme. To unlock this suit, the player needs to finish the Turf War story. Number 2. Spider-Man 2099. In the year 2099, on Earth 928, New York is protected by a different Spider-Man, Miguel O'Hara. Unlike Peter, Miguel's look is unique in that his suit is entirely comprised of nanobots, and he sometimes features a cape that looks like a web. While the comics were ahead of their time during his debut, 2099 remains one of the most iconic Spideys to date. The low gravity suit power associated with it increases your hang time while activated. In order to unlock this suit, the player needs to reach level 29. And number 1. The Spider Armor Mark I. After the new enforcers showed up in New York with high-powered guns, Peter made himself a suit of armor to avoid getting ripped to shreds. The Mark I suit made Peter bulletproof, but at the expense of his speed and agility. The suit was eventually dissolved by acid later, and Peter has since improved on it with other variants. The unlock condition for the suit is to complete the blindsided story mission in the Turf Wars DLC. Now, as an added bonus, there is one more suit that deserves to be highlighted: the Cyborg Spider-Man suit. Spider-Man and a mercenary named Solo confronted the Sinister Six, but Mysterio used his technology to create an illusion, causing Solo to instead attack Spider-Man. Before Solo could kill Spider-Man, he was shot several times in the back, but survived due to his armor. Spider-Man was then saved by someone named Cyborg X. Wow, that's original. Cyborg X then took Spider-Man to a scientist named Oscar McDonald, who saved Spider-Man's life by turning him into a cyborg. Oh, the good old 90s. In order to unlock this suit, the player needs to complete the Silver Lining story campaign. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the symbiote suit we've all been waiting for will make it into this game, but there have been rumors about its supposed appearance in the next game. What other Spidey suits do you think could be in the Spider-Man PS4 sequel? Sound off in the comments below. As always, please like and subscribe to keep the channel alive. Thanks for watching.
Just like lights, look out! Here comes the Spider-Man!